everyone. It is Thursday, December the 21st, 2023. I am Doug. It's time once again to play some Wordle. Graham White, 7134, writes in, Wordle has become a new phase of my life. Try that for starters. I see what you did there. Yeah, definitely a part of your day, as it is all of our days. So we'll go ahead and try phase. And, unfortunate. And I'm actually a little surprised. There's a lot of quality letters in there, but unfortunately no luck on this one. But on the other side of the coin, now we get a completely open board. We have O, I, and U that we can do what we want with. We have a lot of quality consonants as well. Let's see. Here's one that... how about the word fruit? We haven't used that as a second follow-on guess in quite a bit, and that'll get me 2 of the 3 classic vowels to look at. So statistically speaking, we're likely going to get some progress here. So let's see, is the answer to today's puzzle the word fruit? No, it's not. But, look at that. Started off slow, but then it picked up. So we have a T at the end in position, and we also have a U and an I out of position. If it wasn't for the E having been looked at phase, I'd say quiet is a possibility. But I don't think. Actually, boy, now. Oh man, I don't. Here's the thing: quilt works. See, okay, so let me explain. What I like to do, folks, is explain what goes on in my head when some weird things come out of it, to kind of take you along for the journey. So I see the U and the I together. You do see plenty of words in situations where you and I are paired together, but obviously they're not in the third and the fourth spot. So in my mind, here's what I did. I shifted them over one spot. So in my head, I'm looking at something like this. And then, of course, the next thing I'm thinking of now is I see that Q, and I think quiet. And, of course, E in phase has been evaluated. So then I'm thinking, that's just me being a silly pants. But then I look down and I'm like, wait a minute. The L hasn't been touched yet. So quilt is a possibility. And here's the thing. Quilt is not only a possibility, but also guilt. So we can have the UILT situation here. So I went from, don't waste your third guess with a Q word, to I really think that that's actually what I ought to do here is try quilt. It maybe is a 50-50 to be the answer. So there you go. We had a couple 50-50s over the last week, and I got lucky with them on the first try, so this could be another. So anyhow, that's what's going through my head, and I think I like this, so I'm going with it. Ladies and gentlemen, is the answer to today's puzzle the word quilt? No, it's not, but look at that. UILT. As I had suspected, so we do have that. And of course, now, wait a minute, hold the phone. So it is true that guilt is a possibility, and I just realized what I didn't see here, built is also a possibility. So there are 3 guesses left, and there are 2 possibilities. I'm hoping I'm not missing others. I don't think I am. So I think we're still in the safe zone here. But yeah, it looks like it was originally possibly quilt, but also guilt and built. So going with UILT was not a bad idea. But of course, we have a few more possibilities than we thought. Now, I'll go with guilt next, because that was the next thing that was in my head. And so hopefully we'll pick it up in 4. If not, we'll sweat a little and then hopefully pick it up in 5. So here you go. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word guilt? No, it's not. Okay. And now we get a little bit nervous here. And I keep looking down at the letters, scanning them over and over. I can't imagine that it's anything other than built. If it's not, I'm in trouble because I don't know what's going on at that point. But I'm 99.9% sure we're at built on the 5th guess. So here we go. Fingers crossed, but I'm fairly confident. Ladies and gentlemen, is the answer to today's puzzle the word built? Yes, it is. There we go. And that happens sometimes. You get in there fairly early in the puzzle and you've got it down to 4 of the letters, but then you realize there's more possibilities for that 5th letter than you thought, and it gets a little nerve-wracking, but we got it in 5, so very good stuff. Graham, thank you so much for that. Hey, folks, I did a community post about a week or 2 back talking about how we're coming up on 2 years of this channel being in existence, and a lot of you guys had some fantastic questions. I kind of made an AMA. Just want to make sure you know I've read all of them, and we are going to put a video together probably in early January to celebrate our 2-year anniversary. I'll be answering tons of questions from that. Feel free to ask more. It's like an open AMA. You can put them here in this video if you want as well. We do read all of them, and so you never know. You could be featured on that wonderful episode. Well, folks, as always, before we wait. Sometimes I forget. Tomorrow is Fearless Friday, and we're going to be starting with the word Zanza, Z-A-N-Z-A. That's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a selection. We picked that from our old Hard Starting Word Challenge series that we taped last year. Go back and check that out in the playlist. If you haven't checked it out, it's a lot of fun. Anyhow, we'll hope you join us tomorrow for Fearless Friday, and we play some more Wordle.